January 12th, Genesis 35, 36, and 37. Genesis 35. And Elohim said to Jacob, Arise, and go to Bethel, and dwell there, and make a slaughter place there to El, who appeared to you when you fled from the face of Esau your brother. And Jacob said to his household, and to all who were with him, Put away the foreign mighty ones that are among you, and cleanse yourselves, and change your garments. And let us arise and go up to Bethel, and let us make there a slaughter place to El, who answered me in the day of my distress, and has been with me in the way which I have gone. So they gave Jacob all the foreign mighty ones which were in their hands, and all their earrings which were in their ears. And Jacob hid them under the terebinth tree which was near Shechem. And they departed, and the fear of Elohim was upon the cities that were all around them, and they did not pursue the sons of Jacob. And Jacob came to Luz, that is in Bethel, which is in the land of Canaan, he and all the people who were with him. And he built there a slaughter place, and called the name El Bethel, because there Elohim appeared to him when he fled from the face of his brother. Deborah, Rebekah's nurse, died, and she was buried below Bethel under the terebinth tree. So the name of it was called Alon Bakuth. And Elohim appeared to Jacob again when he came from Padan Aram, and blessed him. And Elohim said to him, Your name is Jacob. Your name is no longer called Jacob, but Yisrael is your name. So he called his name Yisrael. And Elohim said to him, I am El Shaddai. Be fruitful and increase. A nation and a company of nations shall be from you, and sovereigns come from your body. And the land which I gave Abraham and Yitzhak I give to you, to your seed after you I give this land. And Elohim went up from him in the place where he had spoken with him. And Jacob set up a standing column in the place where he had spoken with him, a monument of stone. And he poured a drink offering on it, and he poured oil on it. And Jacob called the name of the place where Elohim spoke with him, Bethel. Then they set out from Bethel, and it came to be, when there was but a little distance to go to Ephrath, that Rachel began to give birth, and had great difficulty giving birth. And it came to be, as she was having great difficulty giving birth, that the midwife said to her, Do not fear, for it is another son for you. And it came to be, as her life was going out, for she died, that she called his name Ben-Oni, but his father called him Benjamin. So Rachel died and was buried on the way to Ephrath, that is Bethlehem. And Jacob set a standing column on her burial place, which is the monument of Rachel's burial place to this day. And Yisrael sat out and pitched his tent beyond the tower Eder. And it came to be, when Yisrael dwelt in that land, that Reuben went and lay with Bilhah, his father's concubine. And Yisrael heard about it. Now the sons of Jacob were 12. The sons of Leah were Reuben, Jacob's firstborn, and Shimon, and Levi, and Yehudah, and Yishakah, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel were Yosef and Benjamin. The sons of Bilhah, Rachel's female servant, were Dan and Naphtali. The sons of Zilpah, Leah's female servant, were Gad and Asher. These were the sons of Jacob, who were born to him in Padan Aram. And Jacob came to his father Yitzhak at Mamre, or Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, where Abraham and Yitzhak had dwelt. And the days of Yitzhak were 180 years. So Yitzhak breathed his last and died, and was gathered to his people, aged and satisfied of days. And his sons Esau and Jacob buried him. Genesis 36. This is the genealogy of Esau, who is Edom. Esau took his wives from the daughters of Canaan: Adah, the daughter of Elon the Hittite; Holabama, the daughter of Anah, the daughter of Tisbon the Hivite; Basemath, Ishmael's daughter, sister of Nebaioth; and Edah bore Eliphaz to Esau, and Basemath bore Reuel, and Oholabama bore Yish and Yalam and Korah. These were the sons of Esau, who were born to him in the land of Canaan. And Esau took his wives, and his sons, and his daughters, and all the beings of his household, and his herds, and all his beasts, and all his possessions, which he had gained in the land of Canaan, and went to a land away from the presence of his brother Jacob. For their possessions were too great for them to dwell together, and the land of their sojournings could not support them because of their herds. So Esau dwelt in Mount Seir, which Esau is Edom. And this is a genealogy of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. These were the names of Esau's sons: Eliphaz, son of Adah, wife of Esau; and Reuel, son of Basemath, wife of Esau. The sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Sepho, and Getam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was the concubine of Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bore Amalek to Eliphaz. These were the sons of Adah, Esau's wife. These were the sons of Reuel: Nahath, Zerah, Shema, and Mizah. These were the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. These were the sons of Oholibmah, Esau's wife, daughter of Anah, the daughter of Tisbon, and she bore to Esau Yeush, Yalam, and Korah. These were the chiefs of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn of Esau. The chief were Teman, chief Omar, chief Sepho, chief Kenaz, chief Korah, chief Getam, chief Amalek. These were the chiefs of Eliphaz in the land of Edom. They were the sons of Adah. These were the sons of Reuel, Esau's son, chief Nahath, chief Zerah, chief Shema, chief Mizah. These were the chiefs of Reuel in the land of Edom. These were the sons of Basemath, Esau's wife. And these were the sons of Oholibmah, Esau's wife: chief Yeush, chief Yalam, and chief Korah. These were the chiefs descending from Oholibmah, Esau's wife, and daughter of Anah. These were the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these were their chiefs. So were the sons of Seir, the Horite, who inhabited the land: Lotan, Shobal, and Sebon, and Anah, and Dishon, and Esther, and Dishon. These were the chiefs of the Horites, the sons of Seir, in the land of Edom. And the sons of Lotan were Hori and Himmam. Lotan's sister was Timnah. And these were the sons of Shobal: Alwan and Manahath and Ebal, Shepho, and Onam. And these were the sons of Tishban, both Ayah and Anna. This was the Anna who was found in the water in the wilderness as he fed the donkeys of his father Tishban. And these were the children of Anna: Dishon and Oholibmah, the daughter of Anna. These were the sons of Dishon: Hemdan, Ishban, and Yithran, and Kiran. These were the sons of Ishtar: Bilhan and Za'an, and King, Akan. And these were the sons of Dishtan: Uts and Aran. These were the chiefs of the Horites: Chief Lotan, Chief Shobal, Chief Tishban, Chief Anna, Chief Dishon, Chief Esher, Easter, Chief Dishan. These were the chiefs of the Horites according to their chiefs in the land of Seir. And these were the sovereigns who reigned in the land of Edom, before any sovereign reigned over the children of Israel. And Bela, son of Beor, reigned in Edom, and the name of the city was Dinhabah. And Bela died, and Yobab, son of Zerah of Batsra, reigned in his place. And Yobab died, and Hushram, the land of the Temanites, reigned in his place. And Husham died, and Hadad, son of Bedad, who struck Midian in the field of Moab, reigned in his place. And the name of his city was Awith. And Hadad died, and Samlah of Mashrei reigned in his place. And Samlah died, and Shaul of Rehoboth by the river reigned in his place. And Shaul died, and Baal Hanan, son of Akbor, reigned in his place. And Baal Hanan, son of Akbor, died, and Hadar reigned in his place. And the name of his city was Pau, and his wife's name was Mihet Abel, daughter of Hatrid, daughter of Mezahab. And these were the names of the chiefs of Esau, according to their clans and their places, by their names: Chief Timnah, Chief Alwa, Chief Yephthith, Chief Oholibmah, Chief Ella, Chief Pinon, Chief Kenaz, Chief Timon, Chief Mibzar, Chief Magdal, Chief Iram. These were the chiefs of Edom, according to their dwelling places, in the land of their possession. Esau was the father of the Edomites. Genesis 37. And Jacob dwelt in the land of his father's sojournings, in the land of Canaan. This is the genealogy of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brothers, and the young man was with the sons of Bilhah and the sons of Zilpah, his father's wives. And Joseph brought an evil report of them to his father. And Israel loved Joseph more than all his children, because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a long robe. But when his brothers saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and were not able to speak peaceably to him. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and told it to his brothers, so they hated him even more. And he said to them, "Please listen to this dream which I have dreamed. See, we were binding sheaves in the midst of the field, and see, my sheaf rose up, and also stood up, and see, your sheep stood around and bowed down to my sheaf." And his brother said to him, "Shall you indeed reign over us? Shall you indeed rule over us?" So they hated him even more for his dreams and his words. And he dreamed still another dream, and related it to his brothers, and said, "See, I have dreamed another dream, and see, the sun and the moon and the 11 stars bowed down to me." And he related it to his father and his brothers, and his father rebuked him and said to him, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall we, your mother, and I, and your brothers, indeed come to bow down to the earth before you?" And his brothers envied him, but his father guarded the word. And his brothers went to feed their father's flock in Shechem. And Yisrael said to Yosef, "Are not your brothers feeding the flock in Shechem? Come, I send you to them." And he said, "Here I am." And he said to him, "Please go and see if it is well with your brothers and well with the sheep, and bring back word to me." So he sent him out of the valley of Hebron, and he went to Shechem. And a certain man found him, and see, he was wandering in the field. And the man asked him, saying, "What do you seek?" And he said, "I am seeking my brothers. Please inform me where they are feeding their sheep." And the man said, "They have left here, for I heard them say, 'Let us go towards Duathan.'" So Yosef went after his brothers and found them in Duathan. And they saw him from a distance, and before he came near them, they plotted against him to kill him. And they said to each other, "See, this master of dreams is coming. Now then, come, let us now kill him and throw him into some pit, and shall say, 'Some wild beast has devoured him.' Let us then see what comes of his dreams." But Reuben heard and rescued him from their hands, and said, "Let us not strike his being." And Reuben said to them, "Shed no blood. Throw him into this pit, which is in the wilderness, and do not lay a hand on him, in order to rescue him out of their hands, and bring him back to his father." So it came to be, when Yosef had come to his brothers, that they stripped Yosef of his robe, the long robe which was on him. And they took him and threw him into a pit. And the pit was empty, there was no water in it. And they sat down to eat a meal, and they lifted their eyes, and looked, and saw a company of Ishmaelites coming from Gilead with their camels, bearing spices, and balm, and myrrh, going to take them down to Mitzrayim. And Yehudah said to his brothers, "What would we gain if we kill our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites. Let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother, our flesh." And his brothers listened. And Midianite traders passed by. So they pulled Yosef up and lifted him out of the pit, and sold him to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they took Yosef to Mitzrayim. And Reuben returned to the pit, and see, Yosef was not in the pit, and he tore his garments. And he returned to his brothers and said, "The boy is gone, and where am I to go?" So they took Yosef's robe, slew a male goat, and dipped the robe in the blood, and sent the long robe, and brought it to their father, saying, "We have found this. Please look, is it the robe of your son or not?" And he recognized it and said, "It is my son's robe. An evil beast has devoured him. Yosef is torn to pieces." And Jacob tore his garments and put sackcloth on his waist, and mourned for his son many days. And all his sons and all his daughters arose to comfort him, but he refused to be comforted. And he said, "Now let me go down into Sheol to my son in mourning." So his father wept for him. And the Midianites sold him in Mitzrayim to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, and captain of the guard.